Here we go. Miller's going to throw it. Picked off down the sideline. That's DJ Van Riper. Van Riper, a pick six. And the Cougars walk it off. Oh, JTV have a day. Puck loose. Shot. Bars down top shelf.
This one could end up into
Over to Sausage. She'll try another one. He hit it.
For JTV, baby! For JTV!
We have made it. The two best girls basketball teams in the entire state of Michigan in Division III meet today at Napoleon High School. Both student sections ready to go. A highly anticipated rematch from last year's district final, tipping off next with JTV Sports and a presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association. Tip-off coming up, Jackson Lumen Christi and the Grass Lake Warriors. Welcome to the Michigan High School Athletic Association Girls Basketball Division III District Final. We have made it. We are live from the Pirate Dome in Napoleon High School, and this is the College Chevrolet pregame show brought to you by College Chevy in Albion. David Rice, Maxwell Fritz with you. Glad to have everybody along with us, and thank you to the MHSA for allowing us to do this game. Everybody's been talking about this, the rematch from last year. There's so much we'll have to talk about and get into as we go along here, but welcome to March Madness.
I mean, David, the electricity and enthusiasm is through the roof in this building here. This is a very intimate setting for this district final. You can see the curved roof. The sounds are already off the charts, and the game hasn't even started yet, David. We're in for a great one.
Yeah, people started showing up in this building at about 5 o'clock. Doors weren't supposed to open until 5:30, but people had to get their spots. It is sold out, and we're glad to be the exclusive video for this game today. Now, talking about these two teams, a rematch from last year's district final where Lumen Christi won in Grass Lake's gym by just 6 points, and these two teams bring everybody back for this year.
Oh yeah, and these two teams are no stranger to each other, David. This is a matchup you would think to see in a regional final, not a district final. And these two teams, by circumstance of location, are facing up against each other in this district final. You can hear the noise behind us right now as the Lumen Christi Titans team runs out onto the court. Both student sections are here making a ton of noise. I can't wait, David.
Now, we'll talk about it more in the scouting report coming up, but one of the biggest things, Lumen Christi's identity for this year under first-year head coach Scott Stein has been defense first. They, in almost all of their games, I believe 11 out of their 21 games, 40 points or less scored by their opponents. You rarely see that in any level of basketball. But for Grass Lake, they only allow almost 35 points per game.
Exactly. Defense-minded teams, but both are prolific shooting teams as well. It's going to be interesting to see what the main focus is going to be tonight, offense or defense. Defense does win championships, though, David. We'll see what they focus on tonight.
Yeah, and with the first-year head coach for the Lumen Christi Titans there, Scott Stein, back-to-back defending state champ with Ypsilanti Arbor Prep, a team that beat Lumen Christi in the quarterfinal last year, and now Coach Stein coaching Lumen Christi this year. He's done just such a fantastic job in year one.
Yeah, what an amazing performance by head coach Scott Stein in his first year. So many times when a new head coach comes in, it's a complete rebuild of the program. He already had the assets, and he is capitalizing on them, and the team is responding.
And meanwhile, for Grass Lake, they won a state championship just a few years ago. Back in 2021, head coach April Saltz was an assistant under Andrea Cabana, who is in the audience tonight. And April Saltz also done a fantastic job with her team as well.
Yeah, another amazing coach, April Saltz. Her team as well responding so much to her coaching. This really, David, I cannot wait. Both these teams are 1 and 2 in the division. I can't wait to see what is going to happen. These two teams are very evenly matched as well.
We look forward to it. Shout out to Napoleon Athletic Director, getting everybody ready to go. So I guess without further ado, We got it for you next here on JTV. We are excited for it. We'll get to our starting lineups, national anthem, and everything. Coming up, it's Jackson Lumen Christi and the Grass Lake Warriors on JTV. Welcome back here on JTV Sports. Lumen Christi, Grass Lake. Just been talking anticipated rematch. Last year's district final, Lumen Christi 59-52 at the Warriors Gym. Kenna Hunt 24 points in that game for Lumen. We will talk about her and her other spotlight players in just a second. But the year before that, Grass Lake winning the district final over the Titans 45-21. But for tonight's game, let's take a look at our Jack Smith Insurance Agency scouting report and the keys for tonight's contest. First, full team contributions. You know, we talk a lot, and a lot of people watching in the audience too talk a lot about, okay, it's Kenna Hunt and it's Reese Lape. In the postseason, you need all the contributions, you know, because everybody knows their best players are going to get the ball. They're going to have to kick it out. Lumen Christi, we've done their games this year, the 1-2 punch with Hunt and Lucy Rozak. And then for Grass Lake, you have Reese Lape, you have Maya Vigeland, you have Adeline Jarko. Both teams are loaded and a lot of depth in their bench. So full team contributions is going to be key. Second, battle on the boards. Lumen Christi is an excellent rebounding team, but Grass Lake, as far as height, they really have a size advantage when it comes to the rebounding game. So who is going to win the rebounding battle and give their team second chance opportunities? And finally, foul trouble. In this game, you know, both teams like to play physical. Both teams like to be aggressive, especially Lumen Christi. We've talked about all year their defense-first identity. Scott Stein told us after the Country Day game, we interviewed him, there is not going to be a team more physical than us. There is not going to be a team more aggressive and try to play defense better than our team.
Well, thank you to the Jack Smith Insurance Agency. A good scouting report is the best insurance you can have. And if you want the best insurance agents, contact the Jack Smith Insurance Agency in Litchfield at 1-800-485-1318.
And now it's time for our Mauer Sunshine Car Wash Spotlight Players of the game. We're going to do one for each team tonight, with it being a postseason game. Let's start with the Lumen Christi Titans and the sophomore number 1, Kenna Hunt.
Kenna Hunt has just been outstanding all year and all of her career. She's only a sophomore. She has 14 collegiate offers. Many scouts watching this game, not only for her, of course, all of the other girls on this court. She's a two-way threat and a three-sport athlete as well. She leads the team with 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, 4 steals, and 3 assists.
Kenna Hunt, our Lumen Christi Mauer Sunshine Spotlight player to watch. And for Grass Lake, the number 1 in the uniform on the other team. That's Reese Lape for the Grass Lake Warriors.
It's a one-on-one matchup today in many ways, David. Looking at Reese Lape here, she averages 19 points a game. She's already committed to Grand Valley State University. She's just a junior. She's the team's top rebounder, like we just touched on. Rebounds are going to be very important in this game. And she's a leader on and off the court. Reese creates scoring opportunities and supports her teams at all times, inside and perimeter threat as well.
35 points for her last Tuesday in a big non-conference win against Parma Western back on February 24th, and put the team on her back in the district semifinal on Wednesday here. A little bit of a scare in that game against Hanover Horton, but Reese Lape, 35 points in that game on Wednesday, and the team's leading rebounder as well. Visit Mauer Sunshine Car Wash at 3500 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson. And time for our Great Lakes Generators weather report.
Well, David, right now it's 53 degrees. However, we have a strong thunderstorm line moving its way in. Currently, we are under a watch. If you're out there, make sure you're watching our live coverage as well as keeping an eye on the weather, as we have severe storms coming through. And guess what, David? It goes hand in hand, severe weather and power outages. So if you want a great generator, visit Great Lakes Generators. They're a family-owned, operated provider of generator sales and services and maintenance, helping customers stay powered through Michigan's toughest weather and unexpected outages. They specialize in reliable reliable backup power solutions backed by expert technicians and responsive local support. They proudly offer special pricing for military members and first responders as a thank you for their service. Call them at 517-740-0883 or visit glgenerators.com.
And both head coaches, a little bit of history between each other. Just a couple of years ago, when Grass Lake won the state championship in 2021, they defeated Scott Stein's Ypsilanti Arbor Prep team on their way to that championship. But Scott Stein, the last 2 years, back-to-back state championships with the Arbor Prep Gators, and it really came to a lot of people as a shock when he left Arbor Prep to join Jackson Lumen Christi High School. There's Coach Scott Stein there. From the article on MHSA.com from our friend Doug Donnelly, a great piece on him at the start of the basketball season. He said, listen, when it comes to building the really tough schedule that they have, we want to win every game. There's no one who wants to win every game more than I do. And there's a look at both coaches, but with Scott Stein, he said, and really both coaches building the schedule, but with Scott Stein saying, we're not going to win every game. But that's okay, because when it comes to March and this game tonight, we'll be prepared.
Yeah, and Lumen, with this tough schedule, only has 3 losses, and all those losses coming to dominant teams as well, having a 19-3 overall record.
Lumen has only lost 1 game since January 9th, and the winner of tonight's game, as we take a look at the bracket here in Division III for the MHSAA, the winner of tonight's game will take on the winner of Brooklyn Columbia Central and Blissfield. Grass Lake just beating Columbia 2 weeks ago in the Cascades Conference Championship. And then on the other side, Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central against Scott Stein's former school, Ypsi Arbor Prep, Hudson and Homer as well. So going to be a fun next couple of weeks here for high school basketball. Concord boys winning the regional title last night. Congrats to the Yellow Jackets and Coach Marcus Gill. It was a great game. They're the last boys team standing.
Yeah, so many of these Jackson area schools have done so well this year in the playoffs and the finals across the boys and girls side. A lot of amazing talent in the Jackson County area.
Just under 2 minutes here until we get to our national anthem. Grass Lake 21-2, Cascades Conference champions. They have now either won a share or won the conference outright for 8 years in a row. Hey, before our national anthem, I want to thank the Insurance Circle Agency, one of our presenting sponsors for tonight's game, West Michigan's family-driven insurance solution provider, myinsuranccircle.com. Back to Grass Lake, 21-2, 8 straight years winning the conference. They have only lost 1 game since December 13th, and both of their 2 losses were to Division I schools. And Lumen Christi has only lost 1 time since January 9th.
And David, I just quickly want to shout out as we have a shot of the officials here from our amazing crew. Big shout out to the officials officiating this high stakes district final game. A lot of pressure on their shoulders, and they are ready to handle it just like the players and coaches are. Big shout out to the MHSAA officials.
We will take a quick pause here for our national anthem, and we will do our starting lineups when we come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise as we honor America for the playing of our national anthem.
and part of helping sing the anthem, the Titan student section.
Gotta love the energy already coming from both student sections.
Absolutely. Let's get to our starting lineups. Let's start with the home team, Lumen Christi, the sophomore number 1, Kenna Hunt, the senior number 10, Lily Ganton, the sophomore number 14, Lucy Rozak, the senior number 20, Ruby Boyce, and the senior number 32, Paige Lafere. And for the Grass Lake Warriors, the junior number 1, Reese Lape, the senior number 3, Maya Vigeland, the junior number 4, Leah Starkey, the junior number 2, Elise Bullock, and the sophomore number 11, Adeline Jarko.
And Lumen is awarded the home court advantage in this game because they are ranked number 1 in Division III, and Grass Lake is ranked number 2. Definitely a battle of the big shots here. Both of these teams have done so well this season.
Both teams number 1 and 2 in every metric and MPR for the state. So doesn't get any better than this in Division III.
And you can hear it here with this crowd. Standing room only, 1,000 tickets sold here, crammed in to John Dutton's court here at Napoleon. Many waiting out in the lobby and at local area restaurants watching us live and across the state.
We appreciate it.
We do, thank you. Last minute words of encouragement before we get ready to tip this district final game off.
This is going to be the 2 number 1s, our 2 spotlight players to watch. Kenna Hunt, Reese Lape for the tip-off. And we're underway, fighting for it already. Grass Lake wins the tip-off. And yeah, that's a double dribble on the opening tip. Lape fighting for it, dribbled, picked it up.
But I mean, David, this is just showing you right off the rip how intense this game's going to be. They're actually going to re-jump it here.
Our first game this year, I think, with 2 tip-offs.
And now we're getting a signal from the far official.
Got to reset the game clock.
So we're basically restarting the whole game over. That just never happened. We're back to the start.
And now we are underway with the Titans having it first.
So possession arrow point to Grass Lake. They'll get possession if there's a jump ball.
Lafere, dangerous pass. Bodies hit the floor, fighting for it. Heads almost colliding, out of bounds, and it's Grass Lake ball. Early turnover.
We want to thank Barker Weber Insurance. Tonight's game is brought to you by Barker Weber Insurance and President Dan Weaver. Visit them online at barkerweberinsurance.com. David, this game is getting intense already, and we're not even 15 seconds in.
Early turnover for Lumen Christi. Corner 3, that one's good.
Minuteman Sewer and Drain three-pointer to get things started for the Warriors.
There's Kiera Cook.
Almost an over and back.
Fighting for it, ripped it out of bounds, and a jump ball is called.
So Grass Lake's going to retain the possession there since they had the possession arrow. Great start for the Warriors.
So 2 early turnovers for the Titans.
Look at that pressure defense there by Kenna Hunt, one-on-one.
Reach-in foul called on Hunt. That's the first foul. Max, let's get to our final IEP urgent care trivia question for us this year. Will you get one right?
Hopefully, not likely.
All right, tonight's question. Last season, Lumen defeated Grass Lake in the district final. Where was the game held at?
Ooh,
Think about it. We'll come back to it. Here's Lape on the drive with the contact. No call. Gets her own rebound, blocked from behind, but a foul called.
And it will be a foul at the line. It's a shooting foul. That one's going to go against number 10, Lily Ganton. So already 2 team fouls on the Titans. Foul trouble is one thing we talked about in our Jack Smith Insurance scouting report. And the Titans already have 2 fouls a couple minutes into the game.
First free throw is good. 2 fouls early on for Lumen Christi. And remember, again, this year it's different. They reset the number of fouls by quarter, not by half. 5 fouls get you into the bonus.
And the captain, Reese Lape, delivers there from the charity stripe.
5-0 early, Warriors in front. Ganton, corner 3, too strong. Rozak, rebound, can't put it up there. Foul called.
Another foul on the floor here.
Tonight's game brought to you by Industrial Steel Treating, IST, bringing the heat, and proud to support Jackson area athletics.
And correction, they're actually going to call that a shooting foul, so that's going to send Lucy Rozak to the line. First point tonight for the Titans.
And both of them are good. Make it 5-2 Warriors. Grass Lake going left to right, the visiting blue jerseys. Hunt backing off, trying not to commit the foul. Dangerous pass inside, can't pay off. Starkey misses, Lape gets it back. She wanted a foul, and they come up empty. Hunt on the drive, underhand, no, gets her own rebound. Great defense by Grass Lake, but Lumen able to get a second chance.
And that right there is why Kenna Hunt has 14 collegiate offers and counting. She drove, Euro step, missed the shot, got her own rebound, stayed true, and got the bucket.
Dangerous pass, Lape gives it up. Vigeland, nice move, and can't finish the layup.
Couldn't get it to fall, David. We're seeing the press defense employed by the Titans.
Grass Lake wants to get the revenge this year. They can't come up empty like that.
Yeah, Grass Lake's running the zone defense here, letting the Titans get into the paint, and they are capitalizing so far. Look how the Titans are going to press right as soon as they grab the ball. Maya Vigeland with the ball.
6 straight points for Lumen. And that's out of bounds and a turnover.
Again, that tough pressure right there from the Titans. They've taken the lead back.
Tonight's game brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. Locally owned for 3 generations, VermeulenFurniture.com. 5:18 to play. It was 5-0 Warriors. Some dangerous passes led to some free points for Lumen, and now it's 6-5. Stifling defense from behind. Bad pass. Grass Lake's got it, and a chance to retake the lead.
Trying to stop the 6-0 run for the Titans.
Pump fake, and it's blocked. Kenna Hunt with the defense.
And having that Lumen student section right in that corner, making it even harder for the Warriors to shoot. They're going to have that student section bearing down on them on this inbound.
Bullock on the inbound. She gets her own pass back. Both number 1s guarding each other. The matchup to watch for tonight. Lape almost traveled there. Has to give it up. Vigeland driving. Left hand. And a kiss off the glass.
Vigeland got that one to fall. And like that, the Warriors take back the lead and end the scoring run for the Titans. We'll see if the Warriors start going press defense, still trying to stay in zone. Now they double up on Lape.
Grass Lake with some pressure. Ganton can't finish. Rebound Grass Lake. Almost a double dribble there. Lape on the drive, poked away from behind. Great defense by Rozak. On the fast break, fighting for it. 1-on-1, Rozak finishes. Lumen back in front.
The 2 sophomores for the Titans are showing out. Hunt and Rozak, both amazing plays early in this game.
Bad pass out of bounds and another turnover.
And with that, we want to thank State Farm, the Joe Muni Agency, not a faceless call center, not a soulless AI bot. State Farm's Joe Muni Agency will talk with you or visit with you live. He's physically here in Jackson County, where you can see him in person to work directly with him. He'll provide you a service you can count on. JoeMuni.com.
Corner 3, no from Rozak. Back and forth we go. LaFear knocks it out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Warriors. Thank you to Emmons Service helping us bring you tonight's game on JTV, picking up Jackson since 1918. Vigeland will get the inbound. 3:30 to play, first quarter. On the drive, almost lost the handle. Lumen going 2-3 zone. Jarko. Hadley White, the freshman, checking in for Grass Lake. Corner three, no. And an offensive foul called on White for the push. Thank you to the Brokerage House helping us bring you tonight's game on JTV. Special thanks to them. Make your next move your best move with Jennifer Scanlon and the Brokerage House.
Both teams are already getting into foul trouble potentially early in this first quarter. Approaching on 5 team fouls each.
LaFear turnaround jump shot good. And it's now a 3-point lead. On the floor, fighting for it, it's a jump ball. And it's gonna go back to Lumen Christi.
Here's we see another replay of LaFear's hook shot there, got it to fall, nothing but net. Beautiful basketball IQ from her on the floor, good awareness.
LaFear, one of the 5 seniors on this Titans team. Double team coming in again. Grass Lake, that stifling pressure, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here.
And they are actually going to call a foul on that against number 10, Kira Cook of Grass Lake for the push foul. So now they're going to inbound it back on the sideline.
Again, mentioned foul trouble. That's Cook's second foul already with 2:36 left in this first quarter.
And even though the team fouls reset each quarter, the personal fouls do not. If you get 5, you are out of the game.
Hunt off the screen, 3 in the top, no. Warriors rebound. They needed that stop on defense, but can they answer with a score of their own? It's poked away from behind and they come up empty again. Hunt down the court pass. Gets her own rebound, but can't get the bounce. But why not? A third opportunity.
Kenna Hunt, absolute masterclass right there. She missed 2 shots, got both of her rebounds, made the third. Twice you don't succeed, third time's the charm.
Both teams preparing all year for this game. As good as advertised so far. Vigeland spot up 3. That one's way too strong. Lumen on the rebound, and they're gonna slow it down here. Grass Lake can't have too many more empty possessions. Otherwise, you let the Titans run away with this one. Out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Titans.
You see the Warriors starting to double team here, but that's leaving a Titan open in the corner.
Thank you to Southern Michigan Bank and Trust helping us bring you tonight's game. Banking as it should be. 1:21 to play. Ganton will get the inbound. Trying to spread the floor. They do now. They were bunched up. And Hunt, she's just going to fire. Why not? Spot up 3.
That's almost Caitlin Clark territory out there. David and Kenna Hunt took a step, the deke, and the swish.
Grass Lake just like that. They're down by 8. It was 5-0. Now it's 15-7. Bodies hit the floor. Grass Lake retains it. Under a minute to play. Bullock 3, corner too strong. Grass Lake.
There's the jump ball. And great no call there, David, by the officials, letting the girls wrestle it out on the ground to get possession of that ball. We see the replay there of the massive three-pointer, the Minuteman Sewer and Drain three-pointer by Kenna Hunt. She's fired up after that.
Yeah, I was going to say it is Grass Lake ball. They have the possession arrow. Freshman number 21, Tristan Johnson, will check in for Jackson Lumen Christi. Lape on the inbound finish.
Beautiful drawn up inbound play right there by April Saltz and her team, finding number 1 Reese Lape for the lay-in.
And Grass Lake really just needed any points at this time. After Lumen going on a long scoring run of their own, they're still down by 6. It's poked away, and they're going to say it's off Rozak. So a turnover and Grass Lake basketball.
Yeah, that double team really worked right there for Grass Lake. It almost looked like Lumen might have tried to hold it there for the last shot with this lead to try to go into the second quarter, but now Grass Lake has the ball and the momentum.
A chance here for Grass Lake to cut the lead even more. Rozak on the defense. Vieglin driving and a kiss off the glass for 2.
The power right there by the senior captain, Maya Vieglin.
4 seconds. Hunt, baseline, wanted a foul. It's tipped off Jarko. That's going to be out of bounds. 1.4 on the clock. And Lumen will have one more shot in this quarter.
Look for Kenna Hunt to get the ball. Look for the Warriors to double team her. It looks like they're going to have Leah Starkey on her.
Hunt, catch and shoot at the buzzer. No. As good as advertised so far. After one quarter, Jackson Lumen Christi 15, Grass Lake 11 on JTV. Tonight's game on JTV is brought to you by Consumers Energy, reliable, affordable, sustainable energy. Welcome back, Napoleon High School. David Rice, Max Fritz with you on JTV. Second quarter in this district final. Aggressive already to open this quarter. Foul called, both teams fighting for it.
Bodies all over the place. It was that errant pass there that allowed the Warriors to get even closer on the ball. You see the Warriors really focusing on the double team to start.
And that is out of bounds. Well, let's get back to our IEP Urgent Care Trivia question. Final one this year, Max. And I may have given it away earlier, but I didn't want to mention that earlier. Last season, Lumen Christi beat Grass Lake in the district final. Where was that district final at?
You probably did say it, David. My memory's not good. I'm going to say it was at Lumen Christi.
It was at Grass Lake.
Oh!
Thank you to IEP for all they do and our trivia this year. There's Lily Ganton for 2.
And I am 0 for 25 all year with IEP.
Oh, man.
I'll have to get them in baseball season. Actually, I'll be giving you them in baseball season, so you'll be on the hook for them.
Wonderful. There's a much-needed 3 there. Maya Vieglin, number 3, with the triple. 3-point game.
You see Kenna Hunt, the Titans now slowing things down just a little bit, trying to get a set play going.
Rozak, corner 3, no. Boyce, rebound, foul called.
Yeah, they're going to get Kira Cook on the foul there. She had her arms up, but she swung the right hand down.
You can't bring the hand down. So that's 3 fouls already on Cook.
And with this, we want to thank Liquid Death. Murder your thirst with Liquid Death and look for the new soda-flavored sparkling water. Thank you to Liquid Death for being such a great sponsor all season. And David, too, I just want to shout out, thank you to everyone, like you said, tuning in across the state as well as internationally. We have a couple Canadian viewers today watching as well, so thank you to everyone.
Nice.
Thank you to everyone tuning in for this hotly contested and anticipated district final game between 2 teams and coaches that know each other well.
Both free throws are good. Makes it 19-14. So Cook will check out. Bullock comes back in. She can't hit the layup. Hunt trailing. And that foul is going to be on Bullock. She just checked in, and that's her first foul.
That whistle had been called. Kenna Hunt was streaking to the basket uncontested. And with that, we want to thank Dale Robert and the State Farm Insurance Agency. Not a faceless call center, not a soulless AI bot. State Farm's Dale Robert Agency will talk with you or visit with you live. He's physically here in Jackson County, where you can see him in person to work directly with him. He'll provide you with service you can count on. DaleRobert.com. So we have another whistle on the court here.
Bad pass out of bounds by LaFear. She'll head to the bench. O'Dowd checks back in for Lumen Christi. Fieglin trying to find somebody. She does. Stifling defense from the Titans. Gonna swing this. Jarko thought about shooting three. She's gonna take it in and get the friendly bounce for two.
And good job by Lily Ganton there to stand in defense, arms up, not bring him down that time. But even better job of Jarko to get the bucket. Playing monkey in the middle here, trying to find an open Titan.
Yeah, that 1-3-1 defense right now for the Warriors. Yep, and that's going to be a travel called. Rozak pump fake, but she took the jump.
They get the travel call, and we get to thank Jim's Auto Body and Service. For more than 3 decades, we've taken pride in serving this community with expert collision and mechanical repair done right the first time. We bring the same determination you see on this court, working hard, paying attention to every detail, and delivering results you can count on. When it comes to getting you safely back on the road, we don't just promise performance, we deliver it with 3 locations to serve you. Visit Jim's Auto Body and Service in Napoleon and Irish Hills Collision in Brooklyn and Tecumseh. Different names, same results. Thank you to Jim's Auto Body and Irish Hills Collision.
So Lape lost the handle trying to go behind the back dribble. 2 faces collided from both teams. Hope they're both okay. Then Starkey got it. Heads to the free throw line, and the first one's no good.
Starkey obviously still a little shaken up there, missing the first free throw. Hits her second. Cuts it to a 2-point lead.
2-point game, 5:20 left already in this first half. 1-3-1 again for the Grass Lake defense. Almost taken away. Grass Lake got to be careful on those easy fouls they could call. Trying to poke in. There's Hunt for 2.
Yeah, Jarko really lucky they didn't get the over the back foul there. She jumped around.
And another bad pass.
And they
Lumen, they'll give them a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Scott Stein, great awareness there to get the timeout call before the jump ball was awarded, as it would have went to the Grass Lake Warriors.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home, contact Jessica Villarreal of 5-Star Real Estate. Trusted, respected, recommended. Jessica Villarreal, 5-Star Real Estate.
So because Scott Stein got that timeout, the possession arrow still is in favor of the Grass Lake Warriors. So if another jump ball happens, which is very likely, David, with how contested the ball has been on any side of the court, it'll go to the Warriors. Grass Lake had the early lead. Lumen clawed back, and they've been in command since midway through the first. The Warriors have stifled the Titans so far here in the second quarter, kept them manageable. We'll see if the Titans can continue on their run here with this inbound on their own side of the court.
So 4:45 to play. 4-point lead. Back to Hunt. Driving in, can't finish. Fighting for the rebound, it'll stay here.
Great call by the official right there. The diving Hadley White, the sophomore, just poked it out, so it'll stay Titan ball. From the corner.
And that one's good.
Rozak with the Minuteman sewer and drain three-pointer. She's been hot from beyond the arc tonight.
And foul called Grass Lake would have liked the and one, but still get a, oh, it's going to be an inbound. There's the replay of the three.
Almost got a Dr. Ekbo and one, but they're going to call it on the floor for the inbound.
Vigeland gets the inbound halfway through the second quarter. 7-point game. Grass Lake.
Coach April Saltz ran all the way across the floor to get the referee's attention to call a timeout. Timeout, Warriors.
Thank you to Community Choice Credit Union helping us bring you tonight's game. Community Choice wishes good luck to all of our area remaining basketball teams and high school athletes. CommunityChoice.com.
Just have to say, David, you saw that on the very bottom left corner of the screen. You see the official when he was addressing the scorer's table. He pointed to his ear. He couldn't hear Coach April Saltz calling timeout. She had to rush all the way down past the half-court line to get the timeout. That's how loud it is in this gym. It's affecting the players, the coaches, even the officials. We also would like to thank Circum Trucking. Circum Trucking is a locally owned company that's been keeping Michigan moving for generations. Built on hard work, reliability, and pride in doing the job right. Circum is a name this community trusts. From highways to hometowns, they show up every day with professionalism and purpose. Circum Trucking, we deliver service. So far, both teams delivering as advertised in this district final game. Defense has been on show so far.
So Bullock will inbound, and wide open is Lape, counted and a foul. Dr. Ekbo and one, and Reese Lape a chance at a three-point play.
That was the same inbound play, David. They pulled earlier. Reese Lape got the bucket as we see the inbound. Reese Lape streaking into the paint and gets the and one. Good job to stay with it through the contact. She's hit both her first free throws. Can she go 3 for 3?
And the free throw's good. 4-point game, 3:50 left until half.
You know, basketball's a game of runs. So far, the Warriors have the momentum and are on the run here in the second.
Bad pass, Jarko takes it away. They've got the momentum. Bullock, pull-up jumper's good. And number 2 makes it a 2-point game.
Great idea by Elise Bullock not to force it and just stop, take a minute, and take the jumper for 2. We'll say Lumen Christi is great at moving the ball around.
Hunt is double-teamed. Jump ball is called. Great defense.
And it wouldn't matter because possession arrow is still for the Warriors. So either way, with Reese Lape ripping it out, the ball will go to the Grass Lake Warriors, who have just been double teaming the daylights out of the Titans all game long.
Grass Lake a chance to tie or take the lead. 3 minutes. Pass out of bounds, it stays here.
Yeah, Hunt got her arm in there to block the pass. So that'll be Elise Bullock, the junior captain, on the inbound.
Miscommunication, Lape wasn't looking, and Hunt takes it away for 2.
The explosive speed of Kenna Hunt on display right there as she streaks down the court for the easy layup. Oh, and we're going to get a technical foul on Kenna Hunt. She gave a little love tap to Reese Lape when she was coming back down the court.
Technical foul called.
We'll see
Let's
here.
see. Yeah, we didn't see it. We got to look here.
I had a view of it up here. Yep, when she was coming back. Just a little love tap. That's
probably some words, too.
Probably some words.
The words is probably what caused the technical foul.
Exactly. We're so removed from up here, but I got to say, amazing camera angle right there by cameraman Sean down on the floor to get that angle. So first technical foul of the night. That's going to send Reese Lape to the line uncontested for the Grass Lake Warriors. She's 3 for 3 on free throws here. She does have the Lumen student section, though, to fear.
So she'll get 2 free throws and the ball back for the Warriors. Second one is good, so a 3-point game. Grass Lake can cut it to 1 or tie it here.
So like you mentioned, David, Grass Lake does get the ball back after that technical.
And Jarko will get the inbound. Hunt back guarding Lape again. After that, definitely keep watching that matchup. Pass taken away. It's tipped back. Hunt's got it here. Pull up baseline. No. Lape gets the rebound.
Good idea to pull up, just not enough oomph on the ball.
Almost a bad pass there. Jarko gets it. Can't hit the floater. And reach in called.
So we'll get the reach in before the whistle. And we would like to thank Double Chiropractic. Are you suffering from lower back and neck pain? The 5 most dangerous words you can say are, maybe it will go away. Call our office today to get pain-free. When you stop in, tell us that you heard about us on JTV, and we'll have something special for you if you get checked out. Call today and set up an appointment at 517-990-0555. Thank you to Double Chiropractic.
Hunt can't hit the deep 3. Boyce on the rebound, fighting through for 2.
That's what's important right there, David, that rebound game. Lumen Christi has been doing so much better on the offensive rebounds, and that's why they are continuing to hold this lead. But the Warriors on the run.
And a foul called there. Lape driving in, hit the deck and draws the contact.
So we see the replay here, that offensive rebound, fighting through the contact, spinning around her defenseman, and laying it in. Ruby Boyce, the senior.
That's something we talked about in the scouting report. Foul trouble, and who's going to win the rebounding battle.
So now Lumen Christi is at 5 team fouls. So even though that foul happened on the floor, Grass Lake's in the bonus. So that's why Reese Lape's at the line, but she misses her second free throw of the night. She's 4 for 6.
And just like the last trip, 1 of 2. O'Dowd will check in. Both teams, a lot of fouls committed in the second quarter. Not as much in the first quarter.
No, but Grass Lake also is 1 foul away from sending the Titans into the bonus.
Down to 1:38 left in this first half.
Lumen Christi holding head coach Scott Stein, yelling the play for them to get set. Hard contact.
That is going to be a foul on Lape.
Yeah, she ran through the screen right there. It's not a moving screen. She had her feet set, and Reese Lape put the elbow down and barreled through. We'll see the replay here.
Nice job, though, by LaFear to stand there, take the contact.
Yeah, I do not envy her down there, but she was able to establish herself, having the both feet down, like you said, David, and then, absorbing that contact from Reese Lape. She did miss her first, still 4-point game. Which that's a lot to ask to go to the line after taking a hit like that.
Both free throws missed. White on the rebound. Lape takes it herself all the way. She wanted a foul called. Vigeland open, can't hit. Fighting for the rebound.
But
and that's going to be called on LaFear, another foul for her.
And now it's going to send, again, the Grass Lake Warriors to the line. 6-team foul, they're going to call it a hook.
That's going to be her second foul. Jarko will head to the free throw line. Hope Lape's okay. Looks like she got hit in the face.
Yeah, Reese Lape
on that shot
has been taking a beating tonight. And of course, there's so many great girls on the Grass Lake team. Reese Lape, one of the leaders though. But she's tough. She's shaking it off down there.
So 2 fouls on LaFear. Both teams 5 fouls, and both free throws there are no good.
And it's going to be out on Paige Lafier. Lafier not happy with the decision.
But that's so key for Grass Lake to get the ball back, especially after missing both free throws. They've had a lot of open opportunities missed.
And you see Coach Scott Stein there voicing his displeasure to the officials on the call, still doing it.
So Hunt will head to the bench. White will finish. Nice pass to her.
That's one thing Grass Lake has done expertly all night, is those inbound set plays from underneath their own basket. Capitalized all 3 times.
Kick it, corner 3, too strong. Oh, nice offensive rebound, but Johnson can't finish. Vigeland's got it here. Grass Lake a chance to tie. Pull up Jay, good off the glass. We are tied.
Another good idea by Vigeland right there to stop and do the jumper. That's 35, the Davenport commit.
35 seconds. Pressuring defense. And a foul on Bullock there. That's going to be her second.
And that's going to send the Warriors to the line now. And Reese Lape with this tie game, a chance to take back the lead that they have not held since early in the first quarter.
So Johnson will head to the free throw line. And the first one is good.
A lot of pressure for the freshman out there, Tristan Johnson. But she's delivering so far, hitting her first. Coach Scott Stein's going to pull his girls back and set up defensively.
So both free throws good. 2-point lead. Grass Lake probably going to hold for the last shot here.
3 to go ahead into halftime, 2 to tie things up. Either way, if they hit a bucket, they'll have momentum going into the locker room.
Down to 15 seconds. Lape, corner, pump fake, has to give it up. Bullock inside, foul called. So free throws now on this end. Do have a score update in another district final between 2 Jackson County teams. Parma Western up 13-8 on Michigan Center after the first quarter. That is Division II final in Battle Creek at Harper Creek High School.
Get a quick substitute in here for the Titans. Ruby Boyce going to come back on.
And that free throw's good. So it's a 1-point game. Hunt's got it here. 5 seconds. She's going to drive all the way. Foul called and 1.
Dr. Ekbo and 1 for Kenna Hunt, showing her speed to get down the court in 5 seconds. Lay it in through contact, gets the bucket and the and 1. Making the Michigan Joint Replacement Institute here. Look at that, the speed, the tenacity, and the determination by Hunt, and the enthusiasm afterwards. Again, Scott Stein going to pull his girls back to play defensively. It's still a lot of time for the Grass Lake Warriors to get a rebound here and take a court shot.
And it's only 1 free throw at the buzzer. That's off. At the half, we got a ball game, 32-29. Jackson Lumen Christi in front by 3. The Performance Automotive Northwest halftime show coming up next. You're watching the MHSAA District Final on JTV. Welcome inside the Performance Automotive Northwest halftime show on JTV, the MHSAA Division III District Final from the Pirate Dome. D. Rice and Max back with you. 32-29, Lumen Christi with the lead at the half. So, first, quick thoughts on the first half while we look at some highlights here. One of the keys in our scouting report was foul trouble. Both teams well into the bonus in that second quarter.
Yeah, that's one thing where they're going to have to clean up at halftime. Both coaches are going to be pressing their girls to have good defense, but not incur the ticky-tack fouls. A lot of missed free throws from the Grass Lake Warriors. They could have the lead if it wasn't for all the misses at the charity stripe. They're doing very excellent on double teaming, making the Lumen Christi girls have a lot of errors. But Reese Lape is taking a beating. She's been battered and bruised. You see that that is a focal point of the Titans to attack, and she's been able to handle the contact and come out ahead. So look for Reese Lape to continue getting the ball for the Warriors.
Yeah, and for Grass Lake, you mentioned a lot of those missed free throws that they've had. They've also missed quite a few shots as well, and both teams really haven't done a great job taking care of the ball. So could probably see a sloppy second half as well.
I think the biggest thing to watch out for is the possession arrow. We've seen a lot of jump balls, a lot of tie-ups, so who is going to have the possession arrow and who is going to get timeouts called when the ball's on the floor?
One more half to go here at Napoleon High School. 32-29, Jackson Lumen Christi in front by 3. This has been the Performance Automotive Northwest halftime show. We'll be back. Welcome back here on JTV. David Rice and Max Fritz with you from Napoleon High School. Want to thank Alrose Steel helping us bring you tonight's game. Alrose Steel, a longtime partner of ours. Thank you to Alro and the Glick family.
And David, before we get ready to tip things off here in the second half of play, I quickly want to touch on Lumen Christi. I talked about Grass Lake before we went to break. Lumen has been exceptional with their ball movement and team play. Kenna Hunt, the leader, has got 13 points. Her counterpart, Lucy Rozak, the other sophomore, with 9. A lot of rebounds and good assists coming there as well. And look at their defense. They have been excellent with their press defense early on, tripping up the Warriors. Will they come out with that same pressure defense here to start things in the second half of play?
Second half underway. Lumen Christi's got it first with the 3-point lead. And Lape bats it right out of LaFear's hands. Fast break. Cook is fouled from behind.
Yeah, Lape able to find Cook streaking up the court. And great job by Lape with the extension to immediately take it away from the Titans and put all the momentum back on the Grass Lake Warriors. Good bounce pass there, and then you see the foul incurred by Boyce. That is her 4th personal foul. So Ruby Boyce, the senior, is only 1 personal foul away from potentially being out of this game as she'll get subbed in.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Southern Michigan Bank and Trust. If you're ready for better banking and banking as it should be, smb-t.com. It's Boyce's 3rd foul.
Oh, correct. Thank you. I was going off of the scoreboard, not the notes. Thank you, David. But still, head coach Scott Stein is going to pull her out of the game to hold her for the 4th quarter. Aaron O'Dowd going to come in as we get the athletic trainer in action. Again, big shout out to all athletic trainers here throughout the year, really helping out all of the high school players, making sure they're playing and safe at their fullest.
Yeah, Henry Ford and ORS.
So after Kira Cook gets some attention from the athletic trainer, gets a nice new bandage, she's back at the free throw line.
And somebody stepped over the line, so that's not going to count.
So an invalid free throw shot for the Warriors, hands the Titans the ball and takes away Kira Cook.
So it's still a 3-point game. Only 30 seconds gone by.
Again, you see that kind of monkey in the middle tactic there of moving the ball around. Really trying to confuse the Grass Lake Warriors defense.
Hunt, pump fake, jumper no. Warriors rebound. Kick it, corner 3, can't hit. Fighting for the rebound, Starkey's got it. Into Lape for 2, and it's a 1-point game.
Starkey did not have the size advantage there, but she still ripped the ball away and found Lape for the lay-in.
LaFear finally found somebody. Grass Lake coming out with that pressure defense. Rozak corner 3, no. Ganton right there for the offensive rebound. LaFear puts one up. That one's no good. Another rebound, gets her own rebound. 4th chance, no.
But David, that is what is going to win the Titans this game if they continue the offensive rebound onslaught. I mean, it's unconceivable that Grass Lake is allowing the Titans 3, 4, 5 offensive rebound chances in a row. That's one thing the Warriors are going to have to tighten up, but so far still staying in this contest. 1-point game until stays.
Hunt on the drive, wanted a foul. Coach Stein wanted a call, not going to get one. Cook hits a three.
And Kira Cook, I don't know if you saw, she was wide open in the corner. She was jumping up and down. She said, give me that rock, it's going in the basket.
Probably a late pass, but still made it and still paid off. So the Warriors have the lead. And after this game, shout out to our photographer Kelly Evans with us tonight, part of our crew. Check out all of the orthopedic rehab specialist photo galleries from all the district finals tonight. We'll have photos from this game, photos from Battle Creek, and so much more. Plus all the scores and video highlights.
And that was a foul on Reese Lape. That's her third personal foul. That's big for the Warriors.
So Grass Lake with the lead. LaFear, high pass. O'Dowd gets it, almost walked with it, but finishes, and we're tied.
Good job by O'Dowd to shift the weight on her feet, not incur the double dribble.
So Cook's got it here, puts on a move, tries to go in, has to kick it back out. Vigeland's open, 3-ball, no. Rebound Lumen.
Lumen Christi is leaving. Some of the Warriors wide open from beyond the arc.
And no foul called there. And it's out of bounds, Grass Lake ball.
And right into the lap of her photographer, Kelly. And with that, we want to take a minute to thank Chris Cook and MLL Insurance. Looking for a more trusted and personal insurance provider? Be sure to give Chris Cook a call. Over 10 years of experience with MLL and can cover all of your home, auto, life, and business needs. MLLINS.com to connect.
Vigeland, kick it, baseline drive, no. Grass Lake, few opportunities just like the first half, can't capitalize. Hunt on the drive. The defender had her back turned, so no question on the layup there.
That's an everyday basket for Kenna Hunt. Christie takes the 2-point lead back. The defense chance by the Lumen Christi student section.
Lost the handle, lucky to still have it in bounds.
Coach April Saltz wanted a timeout. The official didn't hear her. She's going to pull her arms back, let her girls play.
Foul called there. Bullock draws the contact.
Again, just going on how loud it is in this gym. The officials really not being able to hear the coaches for timeout calls.
As we head to the free throw line, thank you to Vermeulen's Home Furnishings, locally owned and serving Jackson for 3 generations. VermeulenFurniture.com.
Now the Warriors missed a lot of free throws in the first half, and this is why they really don't have more of a lead here. But they do get the first one, down by 1, this one to tie.
And that one is good. So we are tied halfway through this third quarter.
The double team again by the Warriors.
And it's taken away. Vigeland saves it in.
And then it goes out of bounds.
And yeah, it's going to be Lumen ball.
And with that, we want to thank Simply Enchanted Travel. Simply Enchanted Travel is proudly locally owned. They help families, couples, and groups turn meaningful moments into unforgettable journeys worth cheering for. Simply Enchanted Travel, where every journey tells a story. To find out more and start the process of scheduling your dream vacation, contact Jennifer Lennox at 517-914-4812.
Hunt, spot up 3, short. Grass Lake a chance to take the lead. Dangerous pass. Bullock can't get it. Hunt driving, left hand finish, and they take the lead again.
Again, Kenna Hunt making it look easy out there. Her speed and versatility really on display.
Cook finds a teammate, and a travel called.
Travel there on Kira Cook. Couldn't get the ball away in time before the second foot hit the floor. Here we see the replay of Kenna Hunt easily laid in. Maya Vigeland, just let her have that one because Vigeland is close to foul trouble. Didn't want to incur a foul on that play. Again, that ball control, passing around, setting up the set play.
Lape will check back in. LaFear, yeah, they're going to call a travel. She fell.
And with that, we would like to thank another local business. Come to your effing senses. Hey fans, while you're cheering on your team, make sure your house smells like a win too. Come to your effing senses is your go-to for bold candles with big personality. Veteran built, family run, and made here in downtown Brooklyn. These are bad words, good smells, and seriously addictive scents. Grab one for yourself, your coach, or that friend who needs it to chill after the game. Shop local, smell incredible. Come to your effing senses. Shop online at effinsenses.com.
Layup can't go, it's out of bounds. Grass Lake ball. Lape will check back in for Grass Lake. .245 to play. Cook, baseline drive, has to give it up. High pass. Has to give it back to Cook.
Cook almost walked again there.
Lape's got it here. Cross court, dangerous pass, but she had to give it up before she went out of bounds, and now they're fighting for it, and it's a jump ball.
Possession arrow to the Warriors. With that, we want to thank Josh's Dumpsters. Whether it's a home cleanout, remodel, or job site, they offer reliable, affordable dumpster rentals to get the job done right. Call Josh's Dumpsters at 517-740-0774 and keep your next project clean and stress-free.
Jarko on the drive, good off the glass, we're tied again.
Back and forth we go in this game. Lumen Christi, though, has had control. Grass Lake really hasn't got much more than a 2-point lead since the first quarter. Trying to change things here.
Yeah, nothing since it was 5-0 in that first quarter to begin the game.
Will be Lumen Christi's ball under their own basket as number 12, Ellen Thompson, the freshman, is going to check back in.
Hunt, fade away, a sweet finish.
Money for Hunt.
1:40 to go, third quarter. 2-point game again. Both teams have really struggled shooting the three tonight. Been a game of inside and free throws, and foul called. A delayed call there. I thought it was just going to be clean out of bounds, but they do blow the whistle, and Bullock will head to the line.
Yeah, that's going to be on number 32, Paige LaFear for the Titans. That's her third personal foul. Yeah, very aggressive, paint-driven game, David. So much action happening right in underneath that basket.
So Bullock after that free throw now with 6 points for the Warriors. Reese Lape with 11, Kiera Cook with 9 for Grass Lake.
And you got to think head coach April Salt stressed the free throws here for the second half. That's what Grass Lake struggled with in the first. They've come out cooking, though, from the free throw line.
19 for Kenna Hunt for Jackson Lumen Christi, and Lucy Rozak with 9. 1:20 to play. Spin move and a foul call.
All-day foul right there, arm across the arm.
Want to thank the Great Soak Hot Tub Company, located on Horton Road in Jackson. Tonight would be, it'd be great to watch this game, have a Great Soak Hot Tub.
Well, dodging some of the lightning bolts out there.
Oh yeah, true. Forgot about the tornado that touched down in Michigan earlier. Good thinking there.
Yeah, we hope you're all safe out there again. Just keep watching your weather radars. We got a strong line of thunderstorms rolling through, and if you have a Great Lakes generator,
there you
another
go.
good sponsor, a weather sponsor, you will stay not in the dark.
2-point game again. Drive, back out to Lape. 3, air ball, but Cook is there to tie it up.
David, that wasn't a shot by Lape, that was a long assist. Kira Cook took the
1
advantage.
minute to play. Thompson comes out, and now she's going to check back in. Next whistle.
Again, more of the merry-go-round, monkey in the middle passing. Almost got in trouble there, trying to confuse Grass Lake, not working.
Bullock careful not to reach in. Hunt, pull up, no. Lape on the rebound. 30 seconds on the clock. Back to Jarko, 3, no. And it's off Lape. That's going to be Titans ball.
David, like you mentioned, beyond the arc shooting, just not falling for either team tonight. As we get a replay of the missed 3, but the assist as Kira Cook put in the over-the-back layup.
Quick score update in another game with 2 Jackson teams. Western 20-17 at the half over Michigan Center. That's also a tight game.
Definitely not as high scoring as this one, though. We've seen amazing defense and prolific scoring. This is the game to watch. Thank you for tuning in on JTV.
8 seconds to go. Tie game, Rozak with it. Boyce with 3. Rozak got to get it up before the buzzer, and it's good. After 3 quarters, Lucy Rozak gives them the lead, 45-42. 1 more quarter away for a district championship. Coming up next on JTV Sports. Don't go anywhere. Tonight's 4th quarter on JTV brought to you by Jimmy's Towing. Reliable, fast, and fair. 750-4200. Welcome back. 1 more quarter here on JTV. D. Rice and Max with you. Jackson Lumen Christi, Grass Lake. 3-point game. Ball's on the ground. And a jump ball. Thank you to the Center for Family Health, bringing you tonight's game on JTV. Their newly renovated pharmacy and drive-thru now open, and they are also celebrating 35 years.
As we see the replay there of Lucy Rozak's huge deep 3 to end the 3rd quarter and give the lead back to the Titans. It has really electrified the Titans student section that has been screaming loud all night.
Swing it, Starkey, baseline, no. Fighting for the rebound, Titans have it. Every possession matters now. 7 minutes to play.
And David, the Titans have led at the end of every quarter in this game, and it's always been extremely close. We'll see if they can close it out. As almost an over and back right there. Kenna Hunt able to pull it back in. Still great ball movement by the Titans, but it's getting risky.
Blocked by Vigeland. Tipped out of bounds. And it's Titans ball. Rejuvenate your roof, protect your investment, and save thousands today with Jackson Nano Shield.
Little confusion on who was inbounding there. It is Titans ball. So the Titans are going to inbound it on the Grass Lake side of the court.
6:40 to play.
They do force the over and back right there. Reese Lape bumps into Kenna Hunt and makes her step over the half-court line. They turn it over. Want to thank the David Geeson and State Farm Agency. Not a faceless call center, not a soulless AI bot. State Farm's David Geeson Agency will talk with you or visit with you live. He's physically here in Jackson County where you can see him in person to work directly with him. He'll provide you a service you can count on. DavidGeeson.com. We also would like to thank Sods Village Inn, Missy's 2. Sods Village Inn and Missy's 2, located at 12,000 East Michigan Avenue in Grass Lake. Stop in for great food, friendly service, and a hometown atmosphere that makes you feel like family. From delicious daily specials to live entertainment, there's always something happening at Sods at Missy's 2's. Be sure to give them a call at 517-926-6099. and support a proud local business that supports our community. That place, David, as well as all the other restaurants around here, have been popping all day and will be all night. So many great fans have come to see this game. Sellout crowd here, 1,000 people in attendance.
Three, Cook is open, and it's too strong. Rebound Titans. Grass Lake coming up empty again, and now we're down to 6:30 to play.
And again, Lumen Christi coming up big in the rebound game, both offensive and defenses. It's helped them control this game and maintain their lead.
Corner, Rozak, good! Huge three, 6-point game.
Lucy Rozak has opened up a savings deposit with how much she's been putting in the bank in today's game.
Speaking of bank deposit, the bank is open there. Back to a 3-point game.
Money going left and right. Jarko capitalizes.
Much needed for them. Can't let Lumen build any lead here. Blocked by Vigeland. Grass Lake a chance to tie here or cut it to 1. Cook, travel called.
And for Kira Cook, that's been her Achilles heel tonight. The travel, that's her second travel call. We get the replay there of the contested three-point shot for Rozak. Again, only a sophomore out there. Her and Kenna Hunt, the dynamic sophomore duo for the Lumen Christi Titans. Both of these programs have a lot of young girls, a lot of juniors on Grass Lake, sophomore, junior presence for the Titans. Both of these programs are going to be back in this game for years to come.
And a timeout called by Lumen Christi.
And with that timeout, we want to thank Stone Crafters of Jackson, your go-to experts for custom stone countertops, fireplaces, and outdoor living features. From design to installation, they bring quality craftsmanship and beautiful results to every project. Visit them online at stonecraftersmi.com to start creating your space that you've always wanted.
And, you know, I will be getting out of the weather, going to Florida on Sunday, but I will still be with you on Monday. New episode of the D. Rice Show, me and Adam. Live on Zoom next week. We'll have highlights and interviews from this game tonight. We'll have plenty of recaps from all the other district finals and Concord Boys quarterfinal. So that's all coming up Monday night, 7 o'clock. LaFear's got it here. 3-point game, almost lost the handle. Hunt almost steps out. Ganton deep two, no. And a big rebound stop for Grass Lake.
And it will be a travel on Reese Leap as she tried to corral the errant pass. She takes 2 steps and gets called for the travel. That's back-to-back travels, stifling the Warriors' runs. And the Lumen Christi student section letting them hear it. As we'll get a substitution now in for the Warriors. Elise Block.
.5:10 to play. Still 3-point game. Nice pass to Hunt. Inside layup is good. That is big, and it's a 5-point game with 5 to play.
And what a beautiful find by her partner in crime, Lucy Rozak. Those two work together like peanut butter and jelly.
Inside, Bullock loses it. On the ground, jump ball.
Possession arrow, Lumen Christi Titans. So another stifled run for the Warriors. They can't afford many more of these as the Titans are already up 5 with the big Mo on their side.
.430 to play. Screen by Ganton. Hunt trying to take over. Can't finish. Oh, and a foul called.
Because again, an offensive rebound by Ruby Boyce, and the Titans incurred a foul from the Grass Lake Warriors, and it's going to be on number 2, Elise Block. She just got into the game. That's her 4th personal foul. She's now in foul trouble. And with this, we want to thank CB Contracting, your local experts in home building, renovations, roofing, siding, decks, and more. From small repairs to full-scale projects, they bring quality craftsmanship and reliable service to every job. Give CB Contracting a call at 517-425-0846 to get your next project started right.
6-point game. Lape on the drive. Grass Lake, they have to score here. Can't let Lumen Christi build on this lead with just 4 minutes left. Off shot.
5 empty trips, David, for the Warriors.
5 straight possessions of nothing. Nothing there for Lumen.
It'll be a tie-up jump ball. It's going to go to Grass Lake. Displeasure from the Titan faithful on that call. Gives the ball to Grass Lake, but David, like we mentioned, 5 trips with nothing happening. Can the Warriors chip away now at this growing Titan lead?
I think the Grass Lake fans were confused. They thought it was Titans ball. It is Grass Lake ball. 6-point game. Lape's got it here. 3:45 to play. Nice pass inside. Turns. Can't get the and one. But you got to knock down both free throws. Something that Grass Lake, both teams, haven't done.
Yeah, they're going to give that foul to number 20, Ruby Boyce. That's her 4th personal foul. So individual foul trouble really becoming an issue for both teams. Both are at 3 team fouls, 2 away from the bonus. Substitutes on for both teams. Elise Block hits her first free throw. First points in about 5 minutes here for the Warriors.
And free throw's no good, but they get the rebound. Wanted a foul called. Couldn't get the layup to go, and it's a 5-point game.
Now Lumen Christi might slow the tempo down.
Rozak on the drive, turns and finishes. 7-point game.
She put her in the spin cycle right there.
Feeklin got away with a double dribble there. Warriors still alive. Lape, no. Fights for it. Gets the offensive rebound and a foul called.
That's going to be on Paige LaFear. She can't believe it. They're going to get her on the push foul from the back. Here as we see the replay of the spin by number 14, Lucy Rozak, stepping right around Kira Cook. It's going to be a timeout now called by head coach April Saltz. Good timing by her just to get her girls' minds back in the game. They have a deficit to climb out of with 3 minutes left to go in this district final game.
3:03 to play. Probably the largest lead between both teams this whole game.
Yeah, really, other than Lumen Christi getting off to that 5-0 lead to start the game, Grass Lake's come back and kept it close the entire time, but like you mentioned, David, Lumen Christi finally starting to pull away here. Chanting by both student sections back and forth. You'll love to see it. And quickly, I just want to thank one more time all the local advertisers who came back out and supported this huge district final game. Go support them. Thanks to Stonecrafters of Jackson, CB Contracting, Jim's Auto Body and Service, Double Chiropractic, Sods Village Inn, Missy's 2, Come to Your Effin' Senses, Josh's Dumpsters, Emmons, The Brokerage House. Thank you to everyone and all of our other sponsors for sponsoring us all season long here on JTV Sports. This is our last live basketball game of the season. We thank everyone who tuned in, whether you're a new viewer, hopefully you stay with us, or a longtime viewer. Thank you so much.
Three minutes to play. Lape, foul called. Would have been nice to get the and one, but just like last free throw trip, didn't happen. They got to hit both here. And mention all of our sponsors. Our title sponsor, year-round. See it on the screen there. Minuteman Sewer and Drain, M&K Jetting and Televising, Mark Konopacki and his team at M&K Minuteman. Thank you to them for everything.
Well, thank you to our whole team as well. Everyone in the production truck, on the cameras, in the booth. Thank you to Sean and Brandon, Adam, Sarah, Austin and Noah, Ben, Teague back at the studio.
And that free throw is not going to count. The second one, she did make both, but it didn't count. She was over the line.
That's the second time that's happened to the Warriors. A lot of these just mental mistakes really paying deficit here to the Warriors being down now in this game. It's crunch time.
Yeah,
Gotta lock in.
And that's 2 points taken away. That could be a 3-point game. And a lot of missed free throws, including that too.
And Coach Scott Stein just told Kenna Hunt, slow things down, back it up, wait for your time. We have time to kill.
Big shot. Hunt for 2.
That's why they've been double teaming Kenna Hunt all night, because she can do things like that on a dime.
Counted and a foul. Big shot, Dr. Ekbo and 1. And a chance to make it a 5-point game and a 3-point play.
And once again, Elise is going to be at the line. Foul was on number 10, Lily Ganton, her second personal. Substitutes allowed to come in here as we get the replay of Elise Block's nice lay-in. Cutting this lead to 5, has a chance to cut it with 3. Making sure her team does not step over the line as Coach Saltz barking orders from the bench.
And no good. Grass Lake, another free throw missed.
And it's going to be a foul, not a jump ball called.
They are going to call the foul.
And it will be against
Jarko, that's her second.
So the Titans maintain possession under their own basket.
And dangerous pass. Hunt's got it here. Fast break, wide open. 2 minutes to play, 8-point game. And Grass Lake's got to answer now. Titan crowd can start to feel it here. 3-ball, short. Rebound, Vigeland's got it, almost a travel. Inside, Lape, offensive foul.
That is huge right there. Reese Lape called for the offensive foul, and it's going to turn things over to the Lumen Christi Titans with 1:39 left in this contest. The roof's about to explode off this place with how much sound is going on, David.
That's the 4th foul on Lape. Lafier would have fouled out had that not been an offensive foul.
But Lape steals it.
But she takes it here, and then that time it's a blocking foul.
So this time she gets the blocking foul, and that's going to go on Lafier. And like you mentioned, that's Lafier's 5th foul. So she is fouled out of the contest. That'll bring in the sophomore number 33, Erin O'Dowd. And it'll send Lape back to the line. She's 5 for 7 tonight. They need every point they can get here in this close game with 1:30 left.
And no.
That hit everything but the twine, rolled around the rim.
Every point matters. Grass Lake, way too many missed free throws tonight. That one's good. 7-point game, not completely over yet. But if you're Grass Lake, you get a foul or can't let them score again.
Yeah, Grass Lake only had 2 team fouls. They're going to have to foul 3 times to get the bonus. Timeout by Scott Stein and Lumen Christi.
1:21 to play. The door not completely shut yet. But it's still just cracked open. We'll take a quick second here to thank our friends at Computer Ties.
Need computer help in Jackson? Computer Ties does repairs, network support, and custom PC builds, fast and reliable. JTV's IT support is provided by Computer Ties.
score update on our other district final game in Battle Creek. End of the third quarter, Parma Western with a 38-28 lead. Low scoring affair there with Michigan Center. Winner of that game will play in Tecumseh, could face the defending Division II champ Tecumseh in that regional final.
And remember, the winner of this game in District 3 will get the winner of Columbia and Blissfield. And that'll be at Lumen Christi. If Lumen does pull this out, they will have home court advantage.
.120 left.
Look for the intentional fouls to start. But if that's on Lape, she's out of the game. It is.
It is. So that's it.
Reese Lape, Mauer Spotlight Sunshine Player of the Game for the Warriors, is fouled out. I don't think she knows it. She's just been told by the official it is her 5th. So coming in to replace their dynamic captain is number 4, Leah Starkey.
Killer for Grass Lake. 1:10 left. Foul there.
There's another intentional foul. That first one, I don't think Lape was trying to intentionally foul. Maybe she, again, did not realize she was on 5. That one, clear intentional foul by Vigeland. So now both teams are in the bonus. Any foul will send the opposing team to the line. Kenna Hunt trying to put things away for the Titans and secure a District 3 win. Make sure you stay tuned for the post-game celebration. We'll have the full trophy presentation to whichever team pulls this off.
Grass Lake's got to hurry here. They're down by 9. 1 minute to play. They need something. Got to shoot it. And possession wasted there. Foul called.
And also after the game, we're going to make sure to get a lot of interviews that we posted all over our social medias and JTV.tv. Be sure to go online to JTV.tv to see all of the aftermath of this game and all of the other regional finals going on around the state that we couldn't cover live. We've got cameras at every game. So fouling out there for the Titans is number 2, Elise Block. The other captain, both captains out for the Warriors with foul trouble. Rozak at the line, up by 9. Of course, you still want to make these free throws to go up by 10. But the pressure not as severe as it was earlier in the game for her.
So that free throw good. 10-point game. Grass Lake has to get something now. You can't waste any more time. You got to put up a shot here. Out of bounds and a foul called.
Foul will be on Ruby Boyce there. As you saw, Lumen Christi was really trying to stay off. They were playing press man defense the entire night, but now as they don't want to incur the fouls, they stayed off a bit. But Boyce just put too much body into the Warrior and knocked her out of bounds. So Jarko at the free throw line as Boyce will foul out as well. 3 players have fouled out now in this contest. 2 for the Warriors, 1 for the Titans. So the Lumen Christi student section back there ready to explode as the Titans are looking to pull this out with 30 seconds remaining. The Warriors won't go down without a fight.
And foul called. Actually, they're going to get a timeout here. Lumen Christi, 30 seconds left.
Scott Stein able to call that timeout.
We did mention in the scouting report foul trouble. Reese Lape fouled out for Grass Lake. You don't want your best player, and Bullock as well. You don't want 2 of your 3 best players fouling out, which is exactly what happened with Grass Lake.
Yeah, they're the go-tos all night, and that's who they'd look to in this last second situation. So who will step up here for the Warriors? As we get a replay of Lape's dominance tonight.
Yeah, that was her 4th foul.
Getting a charge called on her, driving into the basket.
The charging and blocking call, that's always been, I guess, gray area, however you want to describe that. But it's one of those fouls where either way, it's like, okay, is that the right call?
Yes.
No matter which way, offense or defense.
Do have to give it up to the officials tonight, though. They've done a very great job in this district final game. Always a lot of pressure on the officials. A lot of people take it out on them, but they've done a good job tonight calling it both ways.
Hunt gets the inbound, and the and one is the exclamation point on a district trophy.
And Dr. Ekbo with Michigan Joint Replacement Institute is going to get paid out one more time today, as we have one more and one to end things out. Potentially the last of the year here on JTV Sports. And just the style and tenacity that Kenna Hunt plays with, it's electric, and it leaches out to all of her teammates.
They got to go. Cook, 3 no good. 15 seconds. And are they going to foul one more time? Yes, they will. And the celebration begins. Coach Stein says, get on your feet. And that's what they're doing.
Lumen Christi's ready to bring down the bleachers over there. And who else to end it but Kenna Hunt passing to Lucy Rozak, the 2 dynamic sophomores on this Lumen Christi Titan team. You will hear their names said many more times throughout the coming years.
And a whistle to get a
substitution.
Sub, yep.
Yeah, trying to get the sophomore under 23, Hadley White, in.
And the great career of senior Maya Vigeland for Grass Lake checking out for the final time. Great player. She will play Division II college basketball next year at Davenport University, and will be teammates with Western's Aubrey Allen, also going to Davenport.
One more foul called on the floor there. That was against number 33, Erin O'Dowd, her 3rd personal. So at the line, Rachel Palmer. I want to thank everyone for an amazing season on JTV Sports. Thank you for tuning in wherever you are.
So that free throw is good. And
jump ball called. It will be possession Lumen Christi, so that should just about do things here. But again, kudos to the Warriors. They're not giving up. This is their season ender right here, and they want to fight till the bitter end.
Just a few years ago, Lumen Christi won 4 games in a season, and now back-to-back district championships, and the heartbreak again for the Grass Lake Warriors. 64-53 your final. What a game here at Napoleon High School. We will be back after a short break for the post-game show, trophy presentation, and more coming up next. Welcome into the Grimes Plumbing post-game show on JTV. As we see the medals handed out, Napoleon Athletic Director, and the trophy presentation. 2nd year in a row, the Titans take down the Warriors.
All of these girls so well deserving. Kudos to the Grass Lake Warriors who are out here watching this trophy presentation. They fought a hard, well-earned battle.
Of course, in just a couple of minutes after the trophy here, we'll get to our player of the game, but the dynamic duo for Lumen Christi leading the way once again in the scoring column. Kenna Hunt, 27 points, and Lucy Rozak with 22.
Cameron Godare, the freshman, getting her medal. And number 40, Rhea Moore.
And head coach Scott Stein, student section, anxiously waiting. And there they go.
Storming the court is the Lumen Christi student section, mobbing Scott Stein and the victorious Lumen Christi Titan girls. The trophy stands above it all, and that will be solely locked away in the Lumen Christi locker room.
Hopefully a photographer, Kelly's all right. Got ran over right in the middle of the pile there.
We see the jubilation out there on the court for the Lumen Christi Titans.
And with that, what a game, what an evening. One more time back up here in the booth. David Rice, Max Fritz with you. Before we get to our play and player of the game, just kudos though to Grass Lake. Unbelievable season for them. Both of their losses before tonight were to Division I schools, Coach Saltz and them. They always do just a fantastic job.
Yeah, if they were just not having the unfortune of being so close to Lumen Christi, this game might not have been a district. It could have been farther down the playoff bracket, but both top teams clashing here for the districts, and Lumen Christi came out on top. But like you said, kudos to Grass Lake and Coach April Salt. Such a tremendous season for those girls. They should not hang their heads at all.
All right, let's get to our Tri-County Water player of the game. The player to watch for Lumen Christi in our pregame earlier, Kenna Hunt, the sophomore, 27 points.
Kenna Hunt does everything for these Titans. That's why she has 14 collegiate offers. She had 27 points tonight, leading the Lady Titans. Plus, she was dynamic on the offensive and defensive rebounds, and her energy fueled this team to victory.
Kenna Hunt, our player of the game, TriCountyWater.com. And 22 for Lucy Rozak as well, both playing unbelievable for the Titans. And our Bailey Excavating play of the game.
Also back to Kenna Hunt. I just said she was great with the offensive rebounds and defensive. This one, she got 3 of them all at once. She shot 1, didn't go in, but she stayed under it. She didn't give up on the shot. She rebounds it. Try again. Doesn't go in. She thought it would. Still stayed there, fought off 3 Grass Lake Warriors, and then shot it in for the 3rd time. 2 offensive rebounds in 1 go, and the bucket to boot.
Bailey Excavating for our play of the game. So if we can show the bracket one more time for Division III. So Lumen Christi moving on. They will host the regionals semifinal on Monday and the regional final next week on Wednesday. We don't know the winner as of now for us from Blissfield and Brooklyn Columbia Central, but when we do, we will have the scores tonight on JTV.tv. And for the rest of the way, even though we won't have any more live games and spring sports too, follow our website, JTV.tv, of course. My show, your show starting soon. Congratulations on that, and what a season it's been.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. You know, I'm so excited for baseball coming up with that spring sport, and you just teased it. I wasn't going to say it yet, but I do have a brand new show coming out on JTV, Varsity Voices. I'll go into a lot more of that later as our first episode's set to premiere in the beginning of April. Sean Burke and I are creating this brand new show that's going to delve into student athletes, who they are on and off the court, plus their coaches as well. It's going to be a great show. Looking forward to that.
Well, I think I got to head down there and I'll go talk to Coach Scott Stein. Max, it's been an absolute pleasure, and Matt Kibbe and our entire great crew this season as well. Thank you to Minuteman Sewer and Drain, College Chevrolet, and all of our sponsors. One more time, the madness of March is real. That's Max Fritz. I'm David Rice. Congratulations, Jackson Lumen Christi. They are moving on, and we will see you this spring.